beloved child. If you are hearing these words today, I want you to stop whatever is distracting your heart and listen carefully. There is a reason you are here. There is a reason these words found you. There is a reason you felt the need to stop and listen. You may think it is random. You may think it is coincidence. You may think it is just another message among thousands. But I want you to know something. I know exactly where you are. I know exactly what you have been carrying. I know exactly what has been weighing on your heart. And today, before anything else, I want you to hear this clearly. This is your sign to keep going, not because the road is easy, not because every question has been answered, not because every problem has disappeared, but because I am still with you. My child, there have been moments recently when you wanted to quit. Maybe not publicly, maybe not in a way anyone else could see. But deep inside, you became tired. Tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of trying, tired of carrying burdens that seem heavier than they should be. You have fought battles in your mind that nobody knows about. You have smiled in rooms where your heart felt broken. You have encouraged people, while secretly needing encouragement yourself. You have shown strength for so long that people assume you no longer struggle. But I know better. I know the nights when you felt overwhelmed. I know the mornings when getting out of bed felt difficult. I know the moments when fear whispered that nothing would ever change. And I know how hard you have worked to keep moving forward despite all of it. My child, I am proud of you. You may not hear those words often. You may even struggle to believe them. But I am proud of every step you have taken. I am proud of every prayer you prayed when doubt was present. I am proud of every act of faith that happened while fear stood nearby. I am proud of every moment you chose not to give up. Because continuing is not always easy. Sometimes continuing requires more courage than starting. Sometimes continuing requires more strength than anyone around you realizes. And that is exactly where you are right now. You are standing in a season where continuing feels difficult. Yet this is not the time to stop. This is the time to trust. Think about a traveler climbing a mountain. At the bottom, excitement carries them. Halfway up, determination pushes them. But near the hardest part of the climb, exhaustion arrives. Every step feels heavier. Every incline feels steeper. Every part of the journey seems more challenging. That is often the moment when people turn around, not because the destination disappeared, not because the mountain became impossible, but because they became tired. My child, do not mistake exhaustion for failure. Being tired does not mean you are losing. Being discouraged does not mean you are defeated. Being uncertain does not mean you are abandoned. It simply means you are human, and I understand that. I created you. I know your limits. I know your fears. I know your struggles. And I know exactly how much strength this season has required from you. That is why I am speaking to you today. Because I do not want temporary feelings to convince you to make permanent decisions. I do not want one difficult chapter to make you believe the entire story is ending. I do not want disappointment to become your definition of reality. There is more ahead, more than you can currently see, more than you can currently imagine, more than you currently believe is possible. The enemy wants you focused on what has not happened. I want you focused on what is still possible. The enemy wants you looking backward. I want you moving forward. The enemy wants you convinced that your best days are behind you. I want you to understand that some of your greatest blessings are still ahead. My child, look at how far you have already come. Remember the situations that once terrified you. Remember the obstacles that seemed impossible. Remember the seasons that felt endless. You survived them. You overcame them. You learned from them, and while they were difficult, they also strengthened you. At the time, you thought those seasons were destroying you. In reality, they were preparing you. The same thing is happening now. You see struggle. I see growth. You see delay. I see preparation. You see uncertainty. I see opportunity. You see closed doors. I see protection. You see waiting. I see roots developing beneath the surface. My child, have you ever watched a seed after it is planted? For days, nothing appears to happen. For weeks, the ground may look unchanged. There is no visible evidence, no obvious progress, no dramatic signs. Yet beneath the soil, life is already beginning. Roots are spreading. Strength is developing. Preparation is taking place. The seed does not panic because it cannot see its own growth. It remains planted. It remains patient. It remains where it was placed. And eventually the hidden work becomes visible. You are living through a season much like that seed. You keep looking for visible proof. Meanwhile, I am doing invisible work. I am strengthening your character. I am increasing your wisdom. I am building your endurance. I am preparing opportunities. I am arranging circumstances. I'm opening doors that cannot yet be seen. Just because you cannot see it does not mean it is not happening, my child. There are blessings moving toward you right now. There are answers developing. There are opportunities approaching. There are connections forming. There are solutions being prepared. The story is still unfolding. You only see one page. I see the entire book. You only see one chapter. I see the ending, and because I see the ending, I need you to trust me in the middle. Trust me when progress feels slow. Trust me when answers seem delayed. Trust me when fear tries to take control. Trust me when circumstances refuse to cooperate. Trust me when the road ahead looks uncertain. Trust me because I have never stopped working. Some of you listening today have almost convinced yourselves that nothing will ever change. You have carried disappointment for so long that it feels normal. You have carried worry for so long that it feels familiar. You have carried pain for so long that you struggle to imagine life without it. But my child, do not build a permanent home in a temporary season. This season is not forever. The struggle is not forever. The uncertainty is not forever. The waiting is not forever. The chapter you are living in right now is not the final chapter. There are pages still unwritten. There are victories still unseen. There are blessings still unrevealed. There are prayers still being answered. There are miracles still unfolding. Do not leave the story before you reach the chapter where everything begins to make sense. My child, I know you have asked why certain doors closed. I know you have questioned why certain people left. I know you have wondered why some prayers seem delayed. The answers are not always visible immediately. But one day you will look back and understand. You will see how the closed door protected you. You will see how the delay prepared you. You will see how the waiting strengthened you. You will see how the disappointment redirected you. You will see how what felt like rejection was often protection. You will see how what felt like silence was actually preparation. Until then, keep going. Keep believing. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep taking the next step. Not because everything is perfect, but because I am faithful. Remember this: a sunrise begins long before it becomes visible. A harvest begins long before it appears in the field. Healing often begins before symptoms disappear. Breakthrough often begins before circumstances change. The process starts before the evidence appears. That is why faith matters. Faith is trusting before you see. Faith is walking before you understand. Faith is believing before the answer arrives. And every time you choose faith, you become stronger. My child, I need you to release something today. Release the belief that you must carry everything alone. Release the pressure to have every answer. Release the fear that you are running out of time. Release the worry that your future depends entirely on you. Give those burdens to me. You were never meant to carry them by yourself. You were never designed to control every outcome. You were never expected to solve every problem. Let me carry what is too heavy for you. Let me guide what is too confusing for you. Let me handle what is beyond your control. You focus on the next step. I will handle the rest. My child, there is a future version of you that will be grateful you did not quit today. There is a future version of you that will look back and thank me for giving you strength to continue. There is a future version of you that will smile when remembering this season, not because it was easy, but because it revealed my faithfulness. That future version of you will see blessings that are currently invisible. That future version of you will understand things that currently seem confusing. That future version of you will recognize that every difficult moment served a purpose. And when that day arrives, you will realize that the breakthrough was closer than you thought. The answer was closer than you thought. The blessing was closer than you thought. The healing was closer than you thought. The opportunity was closer than you thought. The entire time I was working. My beloved child, hear me clearly. This is your sign to keep going. Keep going when the road feels long. Keep going when fear tries to stop you. Keep going when doubt becomes loud. Keep going when progress feels invisible. Keep going when you feel tired. Keep going when the answer has not arrived yet. Keep going because your story is not over. Keep going because I am not finished. Keep going because there is purpose ahead. Keep going because there is healing ahead. Keep going because there is peace ahead. Keep going because there is joy ahead. Keep going because there are blessings ahead. Keep going because I am walking beside you. And one day, sooner than you think, you will look back on this season and realize that the moment you wanted to quit was the very moment you were closest to the breakthrough you had been praying for. So take another step, then another, and another. I am with you. I have always been with you. And I will continue to be with you every step of the way. This is your sign. Do not stop now. Keep going.